We are more than 13 and a half hours into the race, but we're not even close to halfway. But we have a magical, absolutely magical sunset here at Studio Briggen. We're just outside the island of Möja, and we're about to soon come to stage 3. And we're entering night mode. We're going to talk a lot about night mode in just a while. But first, Thomas Ugander, race director, we have some breaking news regarding one of the top teams.
Yes, we have team number 5. They struggle with seasickness. Lars Ekman, their navigator. So when they entered Möja, he struggled quite hard. I would say he couldn't keep the food, and they're really having problems with that during the run now over Möja as well. We can see them now here entering the island of Möja. And this is something that can happen. We know it happens to everyone. And now it's interesting to see how you're handling that. At this point, they also took the northern part of Möja. Team 6, that are straight behind, took the southern part of Möja. They're looking very good. And actually, right now, I think we will see a change in the lead. Team 6 will be the first one to enter the sea here at Möja, going over to checkpoint 7. But those things happen, and now it's really about how you're handling this for yourself, as Lars do, but also as a team, and how you can provide him with help and support and so on. I know that they walk a little bit on Möja and try to feed him, so really making him better until they enter the next stage.
Yeah, and we heard them also talk a bit about it, that it's important that he get food and the right kind of foods also, but obviously it slows them down.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is also, you need to eat all the time. We talked about that before, like the Australian team, they eat all the time, and they eat proper food, and you cannot eat too much sugar because the body won't handle it. Maybe over a couple of hours, but starting eating sugar and gels at this early stage is hard. But this is also a way in the race that you need to have control or knowledge of your body and how it works. I know they have, but I think it could be the seasickness as well, because it has been quite windy. The sea is quite cold, and that can disturb the balance, and you can get seasick. So it's nothing unusual.
Yeah, but you think when they are jumping in the water right behind us here, soon that Team 6 will be in the lead instead of Team 5?
Absolutely, yes, yeah. Yes, I think so.
Yeah, and as I said, we're entering the night mode. I said it's a special thing. There's a lot of things happening. What is night mode exactly?
Yeah, night mode is when it all gets pitch black. And people ask me, well, why don't you have the race in July? We have the midnight sun and everything. But the thing is that we want it to be pitch black, because that's another part of the race, and taking control over the darkness. And when you enter night mode, it's mostly for safety. You have in the swim cap, you have a small light. Some of the teams, as we can see here, have headlights over the swim caps as well, and we also have a pool buoy with a light as well, so we can look at the teams and see the teams in the water, and of course the headlamps, as we can see here, during the navigation on land. So that's,
and we see the special equipment that they are using here in the cliffs, but you brought them here as well to the studio.
Yes, yes, keep it up, absolutely. Guys. And we have, to start with, we have the small light that you put into the swim cap, so it gets a little bit lighter, so to speak, so we can see all the people in the team. And then we have the pool buoy also lighten up, so we can have a more visual part of the team as well. Not at least this is, of course, for other boats, but not at least for the safety boat. And then when it comes to the personal equipment, You have the headlamp that you use during the orienteering, and then many people ask, how do you navigate during the night? And that's the role when the support crew comes in. It's really important because they have the analog compass, and then they have a torch like this to just, you know. Oh, sorry, sorry about that.
No problem.
No, but just to.
You still there?
To show them the way.
Yeah.
So they're actually sitting in front of the boat and using the torchlight to get them in the right direction. And it's also very important to have, you know, the visual contact, and not least the need to be able to talk to each other and show them the right directions.
And talking about difficulty, how much more difficult would you say that the navigation and the orienteering part is when it gets?
Yeah, well, it's a completely different kind of game here. And now at this stage at Möja, we come to an island, Bockestora, which has been now called as Hell Island, because it's really difficult terrain on that island. And we'll see in that next stage, we'll really see the difficulties of the night orienteering.
Yeah. But compared to last year, they're a little bit before in the schedule now, so it might not be as dark as last year, right?
That's also, you know, like a plan, because the team have some lights now before it's getting really dark, so that's an advantage for the teams in the front. The teams in the back will have pitch black, so of course that's a big difference. And when it comes to swimming, that's also a difficult part, because you need to be comfortable with the water and with the pitch black water, and it's not all of us who are that, and I think it's difficult to navigate in those kind of environments, but that's a part of the game, and I think it's fantastic to swim in the night, especially now when it's completely calm. But of course, it could be really, really scary as well.
It's quite different now from what it was 13 hours ago when we started the race.
That's also the difference during the stages and the day. It was really windy early, and now it's completely calm. So I think it's a good night to start with.
Yeah. So there's a lot to talk about regarding the night mode, and just a few hours ago we had a chat with one of the participants in Team 6, Johan Hasselmark, about night mode.
So now we're going into the first night, so meaning also we're going into sort of a formal night mode, meaning also we put lights on the swimmers or the team and the safety buoys, so they're more visible in the water. We have some lights also to point out the direction of the team when they're swimming. And on land they will have, of course, have headlamps and everything to find their way. During the night, mostly the speed goes down a bit, because it's harder to navigate and orientate yourself with only headlamps at night. But also some people like you just slow down because it's night. The team has a very good experience of this. I mean, we've been racing for many years.
Is there any special food
during day and night?
Is there any special food that they're gonna have now during the night?
Yeah, well, no special food just because it's night. As the temperature drops a little bit, I'll try to get warm water, warm fluids for them to stay warm. But then also we've done a couple of long swims, so I will try to get them warm and solid food after this swim, as they spend a bit of time on land, so they can take their time and eat and drink for the rest of the race.
Great. No sleep tonight?
No sleep. There's only 2 nights in this race, so no sleep.
In any of the nights?
And no sleep in any of the nights.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. Do you feel a bit of the pressure on last year, winning it?
Yeah, of course, and also a big motivation of winning it and defending the winning and the title for sure. So we will do our best. At the moment, we're in second place, I think. Yeah, we should still be. Yeah, the leading team is just ahead of us, but still, there's still a lot of racing to do, and like the difference between teams really shows at night, and especially also during the second day racing. The first day of racing is more of a transport, and then the race starts sort of tomorrow morning.
They're the support crew of Team 6. And talking about Team 6, Thomas, from what I hear now, when they soon are to enter the water and have a short swim over to checkpoint 7, Team 6 is now in the lead.
Yeah, they are definitely now in the lead. We can see them, we have them on the screen here. They have started the swim. It's like 600-700 meters over to checkpoint point 7. Team number 5 hasn't reached, they have started swimming as well.
Yeah.
So, but I think now Team 6 has a little bit longer swim than Team 5 has. So this could be interesting. And this is, I'm not really sure actually from where I am. I think it could be very close.
Very close, yeah. And another thing with the night mode is that now they also see the checkpoints in the distance because they are lit up.
Yes. We have the big checkpoints. They definitely see that one. And this will be interesting. And definitely it will be interesting to see how they have been able to feed Lars during the run at Möja. Mm-hmm. And now what could be quite good for them as well, because the terrain is so difficult at these islands, so it won't go fast. I think that's an advantage for Team 5 and Lars, that they don't have a fast run, because I think that they will struggle.
Is it more of a walking pace, or is it still running?
I would say that, yes. Partly from the terrain, but not at least. It's very difficult to navigate in this area. So I think from those both perspectives, it's not a fast island, but you need to be a good orienteer and navigator to really nail it, so to speak. And we have seen, like, Rob Preston has really nailed this island. We try more or less always have these islands in some way or the other, because this is interesting for us and for the viewers to see how they manage the night orienteering. It's a completely different kind of ball game, so that's really interesting.
Was it Preston who named it Hell Island also, or who was it?
I don't remember actually, but it just came up, and I don't know. I might start to call it that myself when we did it first. Because I know that we spent many hours here and got totally lost.
And the swim now, it's just a short one. It's about, what do you say, 9, 10, 11 minutes or so?
Something like that. Yes, and it's completely calm, so it's a good swim, and I'm not sure. I think that team number 5, they will have the shorter way to the checkpoint at this point. So,
and that's interesting, because once again, as we saw when stage 2 started, the two teams came to the checkpoint at the same time. And I mean, there's a new maps are handed out, and there's new decisions to make.
Yeah, exactly. And we have seen as we have seen all day, they take different route choices. Here at Möja, from my perspective, the northern part will be the absolutely normal route to choose, but Team 6 took the other one. It's great.
Yeah, so talking about the next stage, we're going to talk more about that in just a while. We have a view also here over Team 5, and we have them right behind our backs as well, and we follow them by the drone.
Yeah,
I believe that they might be quicker, actually.
We will soon see. We have the checkpoint just over there, and we might see team number 6 from the drone view as well. We have them close to the right here. So I think team number 5 will be first. Now I think we might could see both teams in.
Yeah, but this is fun, and it's good for the whole race, because if you look at the previous year, it hasn't really been that tight. Many times at least.
Not even close to this one. I think it's fantastic to see, because we have fights all over the place, and we know that even this is the 2 leading team. We have Australia and USA, Canada, Australia, Canada, and team number 3. They are coming closely behind, so it's really wide open, I would say. But then we just 13 hours into the race. There's a long way to go, but we have a long night, I think there's a lot of things will happen.
A long night and a long stage. The first stage is, you said something like maybe 12 hours or something?
And I would say more depending between 13 and 18 hours.
Really?
I would say,
Yeah.
stage number 3. And we have the night, some big islands, some long runs, but a lot of swimming as well.
Yeah, so if you're going to try to put words and describe the next stage, the third one.
Yeah, we start with the stage at the checkpoint 7. Then we have checkpoint 8 and checkpoint 9 closely together, but we have checkpoint 8 here because we want the orienteering fight here, really. We really want the good orienteer to be able to do their thing in a proper way and nail it. So this is also, it's not a orienteering competition, but you need to be good to navigate, and this is a really good part to show what you can.
Yeah, and how much of this quite big island is tough orienteering, would you say?
Everything.
And tough terrain?
Yeah, everything.
All the way down to checkpoint 9?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So from checkpoint 7 to checkpoint 9, the terrain is really difficult. And then you have from checkpoint 9 down to checkpoint 10. It's not easy. Even if you look at the map, you can see that if you just follow the islands, you will go south. But it looks easy, but it's night and it's quite struggling as well. But then you came down towards Sandhamn and Rundmarö. This is where I think we'll be here around 3-4 o'clock. The sun will rise. This will be an amazing morning probably. And then you have been struggling the whole night. I would say a tough session, and then you enter Möja. The light has come and there's a new day coming, and then we're heading down towards the last checkpoint, which is checkpoint 14. And from 9, 10, 11, 12 and 13 we have different route choices here, and we have some quick islands. Both Rundmarö and Nämndör are quite quick islands, but there's a lot of swimming as well. So it's a nice stage. It's a really beautiful stage. It's a long one, night and morning and daytime. So yeah, and this will end, I would say, when we start in getting closer into the 36 hours and stage 4, when the race really
starts.
Yes,
Yeah, you say that all the time. That's when it really starts.
But that's what everyone knows that as well. Because 24 hours and 36 hours you can't push yourself.
Yeah.
But then there comes a limit where you start. You have been racing for 36 hours, which is such a long time, but you still have such a long way to go.
You were absolutely right, Thomas. Team 5 is first to enter the next island. It looks like, but it's tight.
Yeah, it's tight. Yeah. Actually, Team 5, they entered the water earlier than I thought, so they had a shorter swim. So yeah, this is really what I was thinking.
Yeah.
And now we will see they're entering, and they will get the new maps. As we know, now they have no clue. They don't know.
Do you think, do they know if there's another forking, or did they know that there was just one of them?
They don't know.
They don't know. Okay.
They don't know.
So every time it's a big surprise when they open the maps.
Yes, and that's also that's a part of the race, and that's also what's exciting for them, for us, and to see how they handle it. But here we come to a stage which is, you could do different kind of things in this part, but this part is so nice. Nice, depending on what you're aiming for, but it's a beautiful island. It's advanced orienteering, and it's nighttime, and this is really also what we want to have.
And what kind of alternatives do you see regarding the route choices here? Is there any obvious ones, or?
I think when it comes to the first part, it's quite straightforward, but that's not as easy as it looks. then you can have some different ways. I think during this stage, I think we will see the teams are taking more of the same route, maybe some different kind of small islands, but this is more, we will see them more together than we will see in stage number 4.
We see here that Team 6 now also is up on the island, helping each other up from the water.
Yeah.
It's quite steep there, so...
Yeah, steep and slippery.
Yeah.
And now we'll see how much time they will take here. Now they know they are there, both of them. They don't need to push it. They know that the teams behind, they haven't even got into the water. So I think now they will...
I mean, we're still early in the race, but is it important, do you think, for Team 5, for example, here, who is in the lead with, let's say, 1 or 2 minutes, to keep the momentum and to keep the feeling that they are in the lead?
For now, I think not really. I think what's most important for them now is to having Lars at the good mode,
yeah.
and I hopefully they have that. But now it's really getting really interesting as well, because now we have 2 teams. We have close to the checkpoints, which means will they follow each other?
Yeah.
Or not? And this could be a tactical part, because I know that both Lars and Daniel are really good orienteer, but Daniel has been on these islands before. He knows them quite well.
Yeah.
I don't know if Lars has been here for some research, but this is an option for Team 6 to push a little bit harder. We know that Daniel, Christine and Adriel, they are really fast in the terrain. So I think we will see team number 6 try to push it, because they don't want to have team number 5 in their backs. I don't say that Lars will follow them, not at all, but I think this is a critical part of the race for them, to see how will they go, which way will they go, and will they follow each other or not.
Yeah, they've seen each other now for the second checkpoint in a row when they're changing the maps. Do you think, is there any interaction at all between the members of the different teams?
No, I don't think so.
No.
They are
not a mind game going on there.
Yes, I would say they are very competitive, all of them. So I think they will definitely not have any interaction, and they will not show any weakness. We know that Lars has been sick and have problems. Team number 6 don't know that, and team number 5 won't show it for them. That's for sure. Maybe it would be interesting now if we have some footage to have a closer look at the teams and what they're doing right now, because I would think that's really interesting to see, and also to see which teams is going first.
Yeah,
that's interesting as well, to see who will take the lead from here.
And given what you know about the status of the teams right now, that Lars might be in problem, you know who's better in the running parts and in the swimming parts, who's stronger and have the upper hand. If you look in your crystal ball for this next stage, what do you see?
Yeah, I think I would say the stage here is like made for Daniel, Christine and Adriel. Then I don't know, and I don't think that we should talk. Now we're talking about Lars and he's being ill. We shouldn't talk like that, because he can be totally happy right now. That's the ups and downs, and that's what we see in the race, and we will see more and more over the hours to come. So everyone will have ups and downs. So it's nothing special, and hopefully, and I think he will be at a very good pace right now. But I think. This time, I think the experience of these islands and the night and everything is an advantage to Daniel, I would say.
Yeah. We had a presentation of the teams in the beginning, before the race, but that was a long time ago. That's some 14 hours ago. So if you're going to try to put words on, let's say we start with Team 5, what team is it? What's their strength, in your opinion? Yeah,
well, the strength... They have Hugo, which is one of the absolute best swim runners in the world. Very fast.
World champion.
world champion, of course. We have Desiree, also swim run world champion. We have Lars, who's really talented, have been in the swim run game for such a long time, and really good orienteer as well. So they're a strong team, and as we talked before, it's a really fast team. They are probably or absolutely the fastest teams we have. And then we have...
but they also have Nicholas
yes,
in the support
in the
team, who's not so familiar with the area, hasn't been here before, right?
Well, he has been here before.
He's been before.
Yes,
okay.
he's been here before, absolutely. But then it comes to... So I think they absolutely have, their fast team. They know they are very competitive. They are so prepared. So nothing about that. Now it's more of what's to come now. It's the first night, it's a race, it's a close competition. Daniel and Christine, they have been racing towards Australians so many times before. So maybe when it comes to the experience part, it's what could be the difference between the teams at this stage.
And Team 5 seems to be the team that leaves first. Also heading into the wild terrain, can we say that?
Yeah.
Thick terrain at least.
Yes. And you will see it's so hilly, and it's very difficult to just enter these islands. But this is also, we will see that during the race, and in the southern part of the archipelago, it will be more rocks, more open terrain. So we will have very different kind of terrain during the race.
And talked about Team 5, if you're going to try to put words on the strength, and Team 6 also, and the experience.
Yes.
What kind of team is that?
Yeah, we have Daniel, fantastic orienteer, and a really detailed adventure guy, and he's really into all the details, and has been in the endurance game for such a long time. Christine as well, in the same league. Both of them have been world champion, swim run world champion, and been racing in adventure racing world championships, and have that experience. And Johan as well. They've been racing together. Johan and Daniel were a team before. And then we have Adriel, also swim run world champion and triathlete, and an extremely good endurance racer, a fantastic swimmer.
The lead swimmer, of course.
Yes. Yeah. And now they have the experience. This is the fourth year for them. They had to pull out of the race 1 year because of Christine got sick, but they have been so strong and impressive every year.
Yeah, and two victories under the belt.
Yeah, 2 victories, and they have been at least 1.5 to 2 hours before ahead of Team Australia. But they are super strong, and they will never be weak during this race.
And they are leaving as well, and the sun is going down. How much more time do you think, Thomas, before it gets really dark here?
I would say we have like half an hour. But then it will be pitch black. I said that before, but that's fantastic. That's what we love. Now we're going into totally different kind of race, because racing in the daytime, that's one part. Racing in the nighttime, it's a completely other ball game.
So, before we end this studio, we have a look at the leaderboard. I was just about to say there are 2 teams that has passed the checkpoint 7 and entering stage 3. We're still in Värmdö municipality, and we'll be there pretty much throughout all the night.
Yes.
At least down way past Rundmarö.
Yeah, I think around lunchtime tomorrow.
Yeah.
Around noon, something like that. Yes, here we have the leaderboard as well.
Yeah, and when you look at this, I know we talked a lot about the first 2 teams, but if you look further down in this leaderboard, is there anything that surprises you or that stands out, in your opinion?
No, I think from my perspective, this is like a dream come true, so to speak. I'm sad for the United Kingdom team. They're struggling very hard, but apart from that, this is exactly what we want, and have more teams and a close race, and
And Team 7 USA, we talked about also before the start this morning. They had a late substitution and struggling a bit here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that they were really strong. If you compare them to last year, they were really much more in the front than they are this year. But they are not that far behind. So, you know, at this stage, 1 hour, 1 hour, 25 minutes, it's not that much at this time. It's a long way to go, and there's a lot of things that can happen.
Super, Thomas. Anything more you'd like to add before we go back to the race?
Just enjoy the night, I would say.
Enjoy the night. Don't sleep. Stay awake. You
Yeah,
won't,
absolutely.
for sure.
Yeah, I will be here all night. So, yes, just join us and stay tuned.
Stay tuned and have a good night. See you later.
Thank you.